Junkertown also. I think Junkertown. I haven't really heard or New Junk City. Sorry, different map. I haven't heard their starting music because I haven't had music on since like Overwatch 1, but it's pretty rockin', pretty metal.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's definitely one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, and looking at the comps, looks like we are going to be seeing some Orisa gameplay. Woo!
Yippee, Orisa!
And maybe a little Venture gameplay, which is
Oh yeah, Venture
pretty
onto Stevens
interesting.
Point. The Venture Tectonic Shock combined with Terra Surge has always proven to been it's
Yeah,
quickly proven to be a very powerful combo. So
it's also very good with Kiri ult, but of course they don't have a Kiri on the side of UW Stevens Point. So almost a mirror comp. Just both kind of rush, poke. As rotations coming in from Whitewater. Just kind of going ring around the rosy around the point.
Getting picked early
Ooh.
in this fight. Stevens Point definitely
Damage from
with
UW
the numbers
Stevens
advantage
Point
here.
was too much. It's the battle of, for the support line, it's the battle of utility versus healing. I think Moira can output like more healing, but the Suzu might be more of an important ability for the team.
Yeah.
So in that fight, it goes in the way of Stevens Point. I don't know if the Suzu was put on the minute 6 at all, but oh, Potato Pride going in for a burrow and not.
Yeah. Coalescence coming out already.
Punished.
Not even 90 seconds into this game.
Did trade it back. The tank is very low on the side of Whitewater. Still very low.
Both Whitewater supports are down. Tank falls as well as only DPS is here.
Ooh. Oh, big spear.
Ooh.
And Lemonese.
Lemonese just cleaning house.
Popping off on the Orisa. And maybe this is what Steven Points need. They just need a little bit of a rush map.
No.
Maybe swing the momentum with the aggression.
Yeah, the aggression Whitewater was taken to them. Just bringing it right back underneath. At them. Terra Surge coming through.
Big Terra Surge. However, cleans up all the damage.
Whitewater sitting on their own Terra Surge here. Also sitting on Overclock. Tectonic Shock coming out on Stevens Point as well.
Oh, Orisa goes down on the side of Whitewater. Doesn't even get to use the Terra Surge. And it looks like they're conserving ults here on Whitewater. They did not want to overcommit. It's 99. Stevens Point could just come back in into ultimates and win it. Now they're just going to have like an semi-even ult fight coming into this next fight.
I don't know, that 66% on Coalescence might as well be 99.
Yeah, Cole, it builds fast, especially in this Orisa comp. Orisa takes a lot of damage. Soaks up a lot of damage. Easy to build. Slight ult advantage for Stevens Point, but going really aggressive on the venture.
Both Overclock and Excavation come out right away. Excavation finds one.
They trade out Sojourns.
Whitewater just cleaning Stevens Point supports here.
Yeah, a little bit of a messy fight there from Stevens Point. They're a little bit spread out. They were not stacked. Not that they have to be fully stacked, but I'm pretty sure the supports were cut away from their tank and their other DPS, so they don't get to use their ults here. That being said, they're coming into this fight with both support ults.
Whitewater with control of the point here. Still sitting on Overclock, almost having Pulse Bomb and Gate as well. Stevens Point sitting on both of their support ults at the moment. Beating Coalescence.
Push up here.
Coalescence coming out on Stevens Point.
Ooh,
Pulse Bomb
onto the Sojourn.
Finding Sojourn. Beat comes out on Stevens Point as
well.
Still
commit to this with Beat.
Gate on Stevens. Gate from Whitewater here. Just trying to hold point. Ooh, Terror
Moira
Surge
going
finds
down, though.
Lucio. Stevens Point has no supports. Whitewater only has the one.
Yeah, they committed their 3 ultimates into this fight, and it did not work out to them. With their Sojourn going down so early, I'm surprised they even committed any, but
Yeah.
also it being dragged out, that was the last fight, of course. They chose not to reset, go back into it. They chose to fight that and did not turn out in their favor. And with that, I think the ultimate economy kind of swings a little bit in the favor of Whitewater, just slightly.
Yeah. Yep, get it kind of close to beat. Like right there on Pulse Bomb. Stevens Point, pretty close on Tectonic Shock. Pulse Bomb goes out, doesn't find anyone.
Whitewater using their Terra Surge right away. So doesn't get anyone.
Tectonic Shock coming out as well.
Tectonic Shot coming out, but their Orisa's picked early. They do trade
Ooh.
Orisas. It's even. Still
It's a very
even.
even fight here.
I think it's a 3v3 on point right now.
Gate comes up on Whitewater.
They committed on Whitewater. Stevens Point has the point here. Moira ult's used as well. Beat used on the side of Whitewater. This is a crazy fight. Sojourn getting the pick, but also getting picked. Hard to keep up. Whitewater finally getting the pick on the supports. Stevens Point actually gets 45% out of this, counting.
Wow.
Almost 50% out of this, and
That long fight really helped Stevens Point there.
And I think they have the ultimate advantage even now, too. They have Orisa ult coming in this. They have Fear with the Sojourn ult, and then they're going to have Beat.
Oh, yeah.
No support ults on the side of Whitewater. This might be hard to hold.
Stevens Point definitely up in the ultimate game right now. But who knows, this Tracer may find a cheeky... Finds the stick on Sojourn. Unable to use Overclock in this fight here. Terror Surge coming out by Stevens Point as well. Unable to find anyone, but might clean up his Sojourn here.
This point looks like they're going to take back the point, but I don't think it's going to be for long.
No.
Yeah, no. That was a huge pick on the side of Whitewater. That pick onto the Sojourn was magnificent.
Yeah.
Stevens Point still has a few ults coming in here. However, it's going to be countered by the rush.
Out a little bit.
Do you have to touch here? Lucio gets the touch.
Beat comes up by Stevens Point here.
Or beat going in, sorry. Rush committed by Whitewater.
As well as Overclock here.
Lucio goes down for Whitewater. Oh, and so does the Sojourn. This is a 3v5 situation, and now the
Stevens
Fury
Point
going
has
down.
point right now.
Yeah.
They hold it.
And they had point that whole time. They might not even get a touch here. I don't think they will. Maybe a couple stagger touches, but no, they're not even going to go for it.
Yeah, they're just waiting for next point.
Next point. And with that, Stevens Point is up 2-1. They're just looking for one more point to maybe bring this back.
My personal least favorite point on this map.
Yeah, this choke is pretty rough to get into.
Tracer looking for the cheeky flank here.
She goes down.
Finding Tracer though.
Traded with the Tracer.
Gets jabbed out.
Dick's like committed, but overextends just maybe a little bit and gets picked by the Sojourn. Orisa very low. Orisa goes down on the side of Whitewater.
Looks like Stevens Point might get early control on the point here.
Ooh, Kiri going so low over there. Orisa kind of trying to go behind. Trying to get a pick on the Kiri who gets out with TP. This point does. With that, there's a little bit of stabilization going on, but Whitewater coming in right away. Pushing the Orisa. Sojourn gets picked on the side of Stevens Point. Traded both DPS down for Stevens Point, but the Lucio is down for Whitewater. Rush is committed.
Whitewater down to support, but does not seem to be an issue. Big issue right now.
Yeah, they're still holding on to this with the tank going down on the side of Whitewater, and the Ajax on the side of Stevens Point. Oh, and with that, I think Whitewater will finally be getting the point. That was a really big hold, though, for Stevens Point. 99%. I thought it was done way before that, the fight, but that's just held forever.
Whitewater needs to hold this in order to stay alive on this point here, on this map.
No ultimates on the side of Whitewater. Not really close to any, and they do have Soldier on the side of Stevens Point.
Yeah.
It's that overclock can be big.
If Whitewater doesn't handle the overclock here, it could spell disaster for them. Overclock coming out.
Map. Getting very low, but they're using cover pretty well here.
They're
going down to take
Whitewater
the point.
abandoning point here.
Ooh, almost getting
Putting it back into overtime.
Here goes down first again. Oh, and they're soldiering on Whitewater. Getting a lot of picks.
Ooh, Sojourn falling to Venture here. It'll be close. It'll be close. It's just a respawn point now.
They couldn't get it done.
Whitewater now having the ult advantage.
70%. They might be able to touch here. I'm pretty sure they can.
They got time. Bring the Venture Sojourn in.
Yeah, they have the Venture ult coming back. Whitewater having the ultimate advantage, though. They're going to have Kiri ult. They have Pulse. And they have Orisa ult. They opt out. They opt out of the fight.
Stevens Point opts to get early control on last point here.
Yeah. They probably had a touch there, but, maybe it's not worth it. Probably just kill the touch, and they'll just be going in. But I don't know. Maybe they could have gotten ultimates out of it, too. Now, this is all down to Stevens Point to get this last point, or their playoff is going to be over. The playoff run is going to be over.
Tectonic shot coming out. Finds Sojourn.
Nice kill on the Sojourn.
But they traded. They both
their
supports on Stevens
supports
Point are down.
Out. And with that, I think Whitewater might be taking this point first. Orisa does go low. Orisa goes down.
Low.
Stevens Point takes a point again. Ooh.
It's just a respawn point for Whitewater, for Stevens Point right now.
Their Orisa is doing work. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, Lemonese is just...
Lemonese is doing work.
A menace.
Every time I think Stevens Point is out of the fight, they either stay in it longer than I expect, or they just outright win the fight.
Yeah.
I think that I have to give the credit to both Lemonese, but also their supports just for keeping up the tank. Whitewater's tank seems to be getting picked out a little bit. It seems they're trying to melt the tank a little
bit more aggressively.
Yeah.
Coalescence coming out on Stevens Point here. Beat and overclock out on Whitewater.
Overclock not getting anything. If you're going down to the Pulse. Oh, Tracer getting 2. And once again, 100%. But they're gonna have to retake the point.
Ooh. Yeah. Same story as last point. We'll see if Whitewater can keep defending this.
If they go fast enough before the Kiri ult comes out, maybe engaging with the beat and DPS ults, I feel like this could go the way of Stevens Point, but they gotta act fast. They don't want these ults to
gotta
come
bring
out
the
on the side
aggression
of
to
Whitewater.
Whitewater here.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like they're going up mid here.
Yeah, they're taking the high ground.
Whitewater having Terra Surge. Not to engage with beat yet. Looks like they're saving beat
Oh.
to.
Ooh, their Lucio gets so low.
Yep, saving beat for Terra Surge there. Terra Surge finds
Still
Venture
gets
though.
picked. Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh,
Sojourn.
gets a pick on the
Sojourn very low.
And he's on point.
Only Orisa on point now.
Again.
See
They
if,
do
we'll
get
see, we'll
3
see if
pick.
they
It's
can.
even now.
Lemonese
Oh, and
unable to
that's
clean up.
Unable to clean up, doing so much work, but could not get it.
It looks like Whitewater walks
Look at
away
that. Yeah.
to fight MSOE.
Solid 3-0. I think Stevens Point definitely put up a better fight with the Orisa comp. That was a very close map.
Yeah,
99
Lemonese
on
was
2 points.
just
Yeah, Lemonese was
unstoppable.
doing really good on the Orisa. Whitewater, though, taking the series, especially with their dominance on the dive comps. The Winston comps were looking pretty clean. With that, they are going to be moved on. They're moving on to fight MSOE in the loser semis, I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah, loser semis.
We're wrapping it up. 4 teams down, 4 teams left.
Yep. The next game is when is the next game again?
4:30.
4 o'clock
or something around then.
Just stay tuned. Next game will be up here in
4:30. There you go.
4:30. Yeah. Next
Yeah,
game will
4:30 is the start time. The next time, it's gonna be MSOE versus this versus Whitewater, which they just came up with a 3-0. Like we said earlier, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they're gonna just keep rolling. Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe they get a little tired.
Mm-hmm. They have the momentum, but MSOE has had the time to kind of chillax and watch this. So
yeah, they got to watch this. So I'm very interested to see what happens. I will be seeing you guys in the game. I think that's it for Spicy.
Yep, I am dipping out. It was a pleasure casting for y'all. Thank you all for watching.
See you guys later.
See you guys.